Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to Veve Bros, the entertainment channel where we talk about all things Veve past, present, and future. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm Grandison Crawford.
And I'm Tony Get The OMI.
Tony Get the comic, more like it. Cue the intro. Let's go. Our channel is growing, and you're already knowing because you're here, and we are ready for this. Tony, this is a big day. We get to do a feature Friday with you, who's one of the bros, and so we just get to do what we do anyway, which is talk, kick it, vibe, all of those things. Are you excited?
Yeah, man, I'm really excited, bro. I'm super excited. Yeah, it's been a long time coming,
It's been a long time coming, my friend.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it's so how long has it been? Because for the people that are just tuning in right now, and you should definitely be on here, tell us a little bit about this. What is this comic? How long have you kind of been developing it, and what inspired it?
I've been working on it since last December. So it's a little over a year. Today, well, yeah, a little over a year since I started it. What inspired it was my comedy. So I'm a stand-up comic. I've been doing comedy for 13 years. Yeah, so and I never made anything like, obviously I made stuff with people and with commercials and different things like that or whatever, but I never made anything that was mine, and sold anything that was like mine. Like I don't have like my own special or album or anything like that. And I wanted to make something that I wanted to make something that was mine, and I'm into anime. Like I love anime a lot. Like I can talk days about different anime and stuff like that. And it just hit me one day. It was like, well, make a comic book that has that anime feeling and add the comedy element. And that's why I named it Crowd Killer. Because it has that comedy element to it, and the main character, Franklin Lennox, is the middle name of. Yeah, it's actually the middle name of Richard Pryor, who's my favorite comic. Is Richard Franklin Lennox Pryor. So I wanted to, give it a little comedy elements to it, and the edition size, is 2010, and that's the year that I started comedy. So, that was the main purpose of me, having this comic book. It means a lot to me too,
Yeah. Now you wrote it, right? Okay, so you wrote it solo dolo.
I wrote it solo dolo. It came to me in a dream, bro. Like no cap, bro. Like I literally was like how do I piece this together? And the story just kind of just came to me, and I literally woke up out of my dream, pulled out my phone, and started writing it up. Literally wrote it up in a whole night. I was like, all right, this is it. And to me, like I'm gonna keep it up 100. Like I didn't really grow up on a lot of comic books. That's why I asked you so many questions when it comes to these comic books or whatever.
Yeah.
I love illustration. But the words used to be overwhelming for me when it came to the comic books. It'd be like a lot of words, and I just be like,
because of the reading, the issue with the reading.
Yeah, it's too much reading. I get bored. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I get bored of like all the words and reading and stuff like that. So my comic book, I wanted to, have less words. I wanted to be more animation. Obviously it's there's enough words in there where you still like, okay, this is a good read, but I wanted to like create something that I would read, because I know I get bored quick. So that's what I
so like when you say kind of anime style, and I'm gonna get into like the details on the price and look at the awesome art. What kind of was there any anime in particular that you kind of drew inspiration from when like making the scenes and writing it?
Well, not necessarily. I guess, I guess I would say that it's kind of me piecing up all the anime that I probably watched throughout of my childhood, throughout of my life. Yeah. Not so much Dragon Ball Z, more of the samurai style, anime. So kind of more of that, to be honest.
That's what's up. Let's get into some of these comments, and then I want to go into the price, and we'll talk about the giveaway and everything. So we got some people. We got Lil, and he's saying, Veve Bros, I'm on my way to Vegas. Got you guys in the air. Let's go. Hope we're on a big screen on your private jet, Lil. Appreciate you always pulling up. Veve Arcade, let's go. Happy Friday, fam. We got Diamond Inc. What up, homies? What up, Diamond Inc.? We're about to get into some of the meat and the gritty about this fire comic from yours truly, Tony Get The OMI. I'm very excited about this. It's so cool that you got into this G Money. What up? Let's go. Yeah, the dog. We got My Collectibles in here. So definitely awesome having a fellow comic lover in here while we talk about your comic book. I love the idea that you used comedy. I didn't realize that you had the name of the character named after the middle name of Richard Pryor. Because the whole reason we started this channel, we nerded out over by the coffee shop, actually in the alleyway around the corner from the coffee shop, for like 2 hours laughing about stuff and talking about comics. So to kind of see now where you're at with it and building it is freaking dope. So bro, you should make more copies for all of us. That is so dope. Love the comic book art. Cover 2 looks good, my guy. So we'll get into the amount of copies. Honestly, I think you did a good job making the edition size significant. Whoever gets the mint 2010 is that's gonna be pretty awesome. And it's relative to you because it's about like when you first started comedy, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So 2010. Well done, Tony. Looks fire. I'll pick up a comic for sure. Let's get it. I'm going for this comic for sure. Christopher Stead. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy Friday. I can't read.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, you guys.
Though you got a birthday coming up.
Yeah, happy birthday to somebody somewhere. Not sure. Hey.
Not sure. What's up, baby?
Preach. I get bored reading too. Yep. I hear it.
Facts, Dominic.
Headlines only, bro. Headlines only. What is up, beautiful people? So thanks for the Twitter. Nody Granison YouTube didn't hit me up again. What?
We're doing us dirty.
How do I get whitelisted for the comic? It's a all access type of vibe. Should I get into should I go into the details in the Medium article?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you definitely can.
Let's do that. So we got the Medium article right here, which beautiful. It's dope that you made this. I love that you went all the way in on it. So Tony Get The OMI, crowd killer. The epic Franklin Lennox story starts here. So crowd killer. This is the cover, and the art, you did the lettering got done by Veve Arcade, right?
Yeah, shouts out to Veve Arcade. Yeah, he did the lettering for the boy. You kind of could tell his style. He has this unique style. I love what Veve Arcade do, and I wanted him to, be, I like his art. I like what he does or whatever. So to have him, add his piece to it, it means a lot to me. So.
I like that. And this is
blood. I want to throw that blood on there, though. I said, let me throw some blood on that thing, though.
I got bloody lettering. Yeah, it doesn't work, but I like it. Yeah, I mean, this almost, were you thinking of Veve secret rare covers when you kind of made this?
Yes, for sure. And I knew I was only doing one. Yeah, I knew I was only doing one cover, so it was like, why not go for the secret rare cover?
First ever collector's issue. I love that. Anthony Deo, that's really good. The first iconic comic from Anthony Deo, aka Tony Get The OMI. with only one secret rare variant cover. Now, okay, when I read that, it sounds like there's one that's different than the others. Am I wrong in that?
No, so yeah, it's just only gonna be one secret
Okay,
rare.
okay.
Yeah.
So
I guess I
so there's
yeah.
only. I was like, oh my god! Out of 2010, there's one that's different. My dude's crazy. He's gonna have to be pissed. You know how people be selling like low low editions because they wanted the secret rare one. So Crowd Killer, first appearance of Franklin Lennox, a successful stand-up comedian, finds himself on a revenge mission after tragedy hits. Comedy, Japanese mobsters, a corrupt city, and yeah, all from the mind of you. And I know that you and I like some of the same stuff, like a lot of the same anime and stuff like that. And when you want to talk a little bit about kind of like how did you come to this kind of story? Because this is kind of like with the samurai style, but what made you choose like a revenge story?
Well, I didn't want to just create a comedy, book. I wanted to add some, some flair to it. I wanted it to be, not just funny, ride. I wanted to have these elements of like shock and elements of like, oh shit, this is not just what people, people probably would expect me to make, So that was the main reasoning for incorporating a revenge story. And I like a good revenge story. I like a little
Yeah.
good little revenge
A
situation.
little revenge, yo. So we got Omi Juan the homie, aka Besker Batman, coming in with a big old like for my mans. We got One Blood from VV Arcade. Shout out to VV Arcade for the lettering again.
One blood.
Super dope. And now you had a different artist though for the actual
Yes.
cover.
Yes. So that's that cover is pulled from the actual comic book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, the my artist June, shout out to June. I actually discovered my guy. He's actually from the Philippines, and he put his energy. It's so crazy because I gave him the story, and when I gave him the story, he was just able to just see my vision, and I loved how quickly he was able to put the vision on paper. Now
Right.
it was a journey, getting it done, a couple delays, but that happens. But we got it done, and I'm pretty excited to reveal it. I actually did all the writing in it too, like not only I wrote it, but he just did the art, so I had to actually get in there and put the bubbles in there and write it all and stuff like that. So
So you did the lettering for the actual comic book itself. Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Nice. Now what would you say were some of the challenges in making this book?
I think it was just more of like, working with someone that's across the country could be a little challenging because, you kind of you fall into some delays, and I think it's you kind of like you don't want to get a little upset or get too upset over delays or whatever, because you like, yo, you all the way over here, son. You like, no, I ain't finishing nothing now. I'm like, damn, and I just but besides that, I think that was the main thing. And then also just making sure the comic book is really, it really hits, like, it's satisfying enough, for the people who want to read it, who should read it.
You should. I mean, you should read it. And if Tony's sensibilities are in play, it's going to be a quick read, but the pictures are going to be beautiful.
Beautiful.
So the price of it is 20. That's USD, I assume.
Yeah, 20 USD.
Okay. Now, but you're dropping it as an NFT, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So that's going to be, is it going to be a set amount of ETH? Because you're dropping it on.
It's going to be a set amount of ETH. So it comes to around like 0.01277. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's equivalent to that $20, 19 something mark.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So it's around the same price as maybe like a Kid Arcade NFT right now. And that's cool. And there's 2010 of them. Now it says number one. Are you planning on making more?
Yeah, I'll probably make a few more, yeah, of Franklin Linux for sure. But
Okay.
yeah, for sure.
Okay. Cool. So we do have a question, and I want to talk a little bit more about um, the uh, the continuation of this universe. So
Yeah.
Diamond Inc. says, "Are we going to be able to buy this credit card, or is this crypto?" Explain.
Um, so this is crypto, but I will have physical copies for sale as well.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, this is not just strictly just NFTs. I want to make physical copies. One for people, when I do shows. I got a couple shows coming up in February. I want to have something for people when I'm after a show that they can take home. And a lot of comics. I said this before. They have shirts and stickers and stuff like that. And I think that's cool. But I wanted to give like people who are watching the show a little piece of me when they leave. It's like, damn, I got a piece of this artist's art. So I'm gonna be selling physicals as well. So
Yeah, and so I know that we had talked a little bit about kind of having benchmarks for being able to kind of make the physicals, because creating the physicals does cost money and things like that. Are you maybe going to be like, when it drops, which is what day is it dropping?
Monday. So that would be
Monday.
23rd, the 23rd.
23rd of this month. So Monday, stay tuned for that. We will definitely be posting up, and we'll probably mention it in the Sunday Fun Day. The link may be up at least to get it then. So like I completely forgot my thought, but with with tiers of like, hey, if I reach a certain amount, I'll be able to make the physicals and things like that. Are you planning on doing kind of utility, like light utility for the comic? Or this will be kind of like a one-off and people can enjoy the artwork and then get kind of I think
Yeah.
a reader.
Yeah. Initially, yeah, I want people to enjoy what I created, the time that I put into it. The collabs as well, that went into it. And and really, I want to have, conversations with people who read it and and just kind of hear their thoughts and what they think. And actually I do want to do something with certain holders, but not with certain holders, with holders. Like access to shows, via metaverse or physical or real
Yeah.
life shows. So yeah, I will, at some point I will be airdropping, little passes and stuff like that. So yeah,
Now,
yeah, this is the first thing I've ever created. So I do want
yeah,
more people who hold, something that means a lot to me,
that's so cool. Yeah, and just for everybody in here, before you start winning, just make sure it takes time to implement some of this stuff. So if it takes a little bit of time for the utility that Tony had just mentioned, be patient. I know for a fact that Tony wants to make sure that this experience, not only of owning it, is worth it and cool, but the future utility that comes from it is something that people are excited about. So all of that stuff is going to be. I remember we talked a little bit. You're hoping to kind of like push this for the year.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah,
Unless
absolutely.
they sell out. Wink,
Man,
wink.
that would be amazing. Like again, like I'm not like, if it does, damn, that's hella dope. I do want. I did do 2010 again. That was the year I started, but I do also feel like it's a significant amount to onboard, people that I know who haven't yet bought NFTs. So I think they will be more likely to onboard, being as though they've been like you know, messing with me for a while, and you know, this is the first thing I've created. Is like, oh, okay, like show me how to actually buy this NFT now, you know. So
Right. Oh, okay,
um
cool. Now, are you with that? Are you thinking of maybe having like a space or a live stream, you know, where you can kind of show people how they can grab it?
well, I want to make so I'm gonna be making a video.
Okay.
More of a just like a instruction video on how to purchase this NFT, you know. And that would be like, excuse me, that would be more on the Instagram side of things, because you know I have the Instagram following, and you know Instagrammers, they're pretty late when it comes to the NFT space or whatever. A lot of people in the Instagram, you know,
Yeah.
world. So
Well, if
it
you also want to do a video where we buy it, because I'm definitely going to be buying some. Um, I'm down to like do a video and just go through the process.
oh yeah, hell yeah, that'd be dope.
On
Hell yeah.
video, and then we release that. That way, people also know where to get it and stuff. So,
Yep.
um, yeah, I'm gonna
I love
try and get a few. I'm trying to get a couple of these bad boys because I want. I'm in it. I'm in it for the culture.
the
Um,
culture.
so, VV Arcade says you added the bubbles and lettering. What kind of problems did you run into? Not enough space for the script. Did you run into
Oh
spacing issues?
no, well, my artist, you know that he was actually supposed to do, you know, the lettering and stuff. But again, it was like, you know, it was just, you know, we was dealing with regular delays, no worries or nothing like that or whatever. But it prolonged the release of the comic book a little bit. So I just said, you know what, you did an amazing job with the art. I think it's cool. Um, I don't want to wait anymore. So I'll just figure out the lettering, and I'll figure out the bubbles and all that
What
stuff.
did you went like Photoshop or Canva?
Yeah, I did Canva. I went through Canva. I like Canva is so dope. Damn,
Canva's so dope.
Canva is really great. So yeah, I just went through Canva. Before then I was looking at some YouTube stuff or whatever, and I just like, you know, asking people or whatever, and I was just like, oh, let me just go into Canva and see what I can do or whatever, and it came out pretty good. I think it's dope. And you know what's so crazy? I'm glad that I actually did the writing within like well, obviously I did the writing initially, but I'm glad that I put the writing in the comic book, because I changed a lot of stuff after writing, you know, my initial stuff. I was like, oh, you know what? I actually rather say this joke or do this thing, you
Yeah.
know. So it gave me the freedom to, you know, delete and put some new stuff in there. So, man, I'm not gonna lie, man. I've been rewriting stuff. Like I literally rewrote something 2 days ago in this book.
Okay, so he's keeping it fresh until the release.
I'm keeping it fresh until the release, guys. It's like
VV Vault, what's good, baby?
body, young body.
Young Baldy feeling naughty. This looks dope. Absolutely. I think it's a very dope cover. I like it a lot. You know, one thing that I think is really cool about the potential for this book to expand is the fact that like stand-up comedians have access to all types of events and private private events and different levels of celebrities and royalty. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
there's colleagues of ours that have done, you know, stand-up comedy in Saudi Arabia, you know, like
Yeah.
just done shows for people who may or may not be mad seedy. So the idea that this person is getting in and kind of like infiltrating the mafia with a show
Right.
for revenge, it's like, yo, that's a good entry in and combination to that and stuff. Because
Thank
I know sometimes I'll be wanting to kill some of these hecklers.
you.
BB bought in the house. Okay, so let's go. He says, ooh, volume 2, nice. Yep. That that is right now up in the air, Tony said. There could be more, but given the amount of time that it took to do this, you know, stay tuned and for future volumes and things like that. And there might be a different thing that Tony does.
Well, you know what? Low key, I've been writing part 2. Like I've been writing the 2 though. Actually, yeah. On the low ski, on the low. So.
Ooh, on that low. Okay, so never mind then. We might be having a part 2 before that. So then okay, so we got the biggest bro wants to know when your live show is. When's your next live show?
Live show. Oh, okay. I was like, we're doing a live show right now.
We are kind of live.
So I'm in San Luis Obispo, or AKA Slow. You love how I say that, right? You love how I
love how you say it. You make it the biggest word ever.
It's 3 words.
Obispo.
San Luis Obispo.
They love you out there, bro. They booked you again.
Yeah, they really do. They really do like me a lot out there. So I'm doing 3 nights, February 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. One is a college, one is a Cal Poly State.
You booked a college gig?
I booked the college gig, bro. I didn't even I booked the college gig, bro, which is
Congrats,
dope.
Bro.
Thank you, bro.
That's big.
Yeah, the guy in San Luis Obispo, the producer, he put me on the because I think he goes to Cal Poly. He's a young guy or whatever. So he put together a show, which is dope. I'm happy about. Also a casino gig, which is crazy. So like I'm like, all right.
How did that come about? That's awesome.
Again, it's really the last 3 times that I've been out there doing really well. And they just blessed me with these shows. And then another one, he said, you gotta be ready for it because it's like in the red part of town. Cause I was like, okay, I know some Bloods. He's like, no, not that red, bro. Not that red.
Wrong red, bro. Wrong red.
Wrong red, bro. It's Trump. Trumps, bro.
That's so funny, bro. That's so funny. So Dominique is touching on he said only physicals at the shows I'm in. Are you going to be selling the physicals at the shows or giving them away?
No, I'll be selling the physicals at the shows. That'd be crazy if I just give them away. That honestly, that's how a lot of comedians make money on the road, is by having merch, because they don't pay too much at certain gigs or a lot of gigs. So, a lot of us make money off the merch. So I would be selling them at the show. I'm gonna be selling them online too. So you guys will be able to buy the physical copies online as well.
Okay. And will you be like posting all that information on like a website or a link tree, or how are people going to be able to buy it?
You guys gonna get sick of me in this comic book because I'm gonna be posting this everywhere, like for the whole year. Y'all,
there you go.
I ain't gonna have no trouble finding out what. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. Nah, no hate, because this is a dope comic book and Tony's proud of it. So of course he's gonna promote it. If you get sick of it, you're not a real bro. You're not a real VV bro.
Come on, guys. Yes. Come on, guys.
BBRK says, I'm gonna have to make a trip to LA, visit my mom, and get a Tony Get The OMI comic. Absolutely.
Gotta visit mama. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Mama make the mean meals. Mama make the mean meals, baby.
Yeah. So we got a Daniel Diddy. Can you sign autograph mine, please, Tony? I imagine he will.
Yeah, come on. Come on, bro. You my guy. Of course.
What's your Instagram, Tony?
Is that chill day?
Type it in the comments so everybody can have it.
Yeah.
Canva is dope. I have a subscription. Yeah, actually, I do too. I make my different decks on Canva. It's dope, but you can use it for whatever you want. Make my comic super fresh with an autograph to get graded. Ooh, that'd be tight. Oh, this is a very good question. Tony, do you ever talk about NFTs in your act?
Nah, I haven't talked about NFTs yet in my act. No, I haven't yet. Yeah.
Mm-mm. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I mean, some of that stuff comics aren't super into it. Like a lot of artists that aren't in the Web3 space kind of like frown at it because they either don't understand it or they're not like, they don't realize that they're missing out on cash. Like, for example, like Tony having this as an NFT is great because if it, you know, sells in the secondary market, he still gets money. But if you just drop a t-shirt at a show, you get paid one time, you know? So,
yeah, but you know, honestly, like for me, like as a comic, I probably wouldn't write a NFT joke, but I would reference certain things to NFTs in a joke, you know? So like if I'm talking to a girl that's probably like trying to play me about how much money I have, maybe I'll like rebuttal that with like my NFT collection or something like, you know, something like, you know what I mean? I'll do something in that way where it will come off like, oh, that's funny as shit that he just said.
That might be even funny just because people know NFT. Most of the like mass adoption knows NFTs based on the fact that they've like are crashing right now. So just being like, yeah, but my NFT collection, you know,
yeah, right.
I can see that. So yeah, congrats, my boy.
Thank you, Kryptoni. Thank you, Kryptoni.
Yeah, we gotta chill with Kryptoni at some point soon.
I know.
We the real bros will never get sick of this. Post away. Yeah. I mean, honestly, like I know I'm getting a few of them. I would love if this sold out. And that would be really dope. So my OMI Army hat sold out in 2 hours with rebounds.
That's crazy, bro.
Your OMI Army hats, they sold out. What do you mean?
Congrats on that, Kryptoni. Them things sold out. What you be saying stuff. Yo, you too smart to be doing this. Like you did that before when we played. You said your Army hat sold out. What does that mean? You did that when we played rock, paper, scissors, shoot on live or whatever. When I won and you was like, oh, okay, so I'll go, right? I was like, what? Hold on, you too smart.
No. What I mean is because he gave those away. So I didn't know. I don't know what he means by sold. Like all I know is that he gave them away. So if he sold out with rebounds, did he make the NFT of those? Because the Army hats are physical. How would you have a rebound on that?
Oh no, I thought he was. Oh, he wasn't selling those. I thought he was selling those. No.
I don't know.
Maybe we heard him wrong.
But how? Yeah. I'm definitely copping a few.
Yo, let's go, Daniel Son.
Let's go, Daniel Son. I got an Army hat. I'm rocking it next live stream. You know what? I was messing around.
Oh, you got your joint? Come on,
hat, boy. I'm in the space, but check it out. So so if you haven't already, definitely put your after we get off, leave a comment with your Twitter handle. We're going to be doing the giveaway on Sunday. This is just the feature Friday. We're going to be talking about it. We wanted to give everybody another chance to, if they haven't already, to win. One winner will get a crowd killer comic, and so that's, dude, this has been such a dope feature Friday, man. I honestly, I'm hella proud of you. I know that you've been talking about this for a little bit, and the fact that you're launching it and you're figuring everything out. Because like, how difficult was it to figure out the Web3 elements?
You know, it was pretty challenging on like where to you know, I was talking to a lot of different people on like where to, you know, launch it at. Should I launch it through OpenSea? Should I like make my own smart contract? And, you know, a lot of things. And, you know, after, you know, even with you, having a conversation with you. So like after compiling all this information, you know, I want to make it, you know, where it's easy for anyone to grab. So, and, you know, not that challenging and stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, that was a little bit of a process, but we figured it all out.
Okay. So drop date, January 23rd.
Yep.
So that's going to be Monday again. It's going to be $20 and you can buy it on OpenSea. And Tony will be letting us know like the link to where we can go cop that. There aren't that many. There's only 2010.
Once you purchase it, it unlocks the link in OpenSea. So the link will be in as soon as you purchase it. Like it'll unlock the link within the NFT, like within OpenSea.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay. I
Mhm.
don't wait. What do you mean? So like how would they buy it initially then?
So you still buy the cover art. So you buying the cover art, and within the cover art, like you can add links that you can lock, and it's only
Got it.
unlockable when people purchase the cover art. You know,
Got it.
so
Got it. Okay.
yeah. Mhm.
And then
Mhm.
and then it'll be delivered to you as kind of like a like an Adobe Reader type of PDF.
Yeah.
Yo,
Exactly.
yo, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Mhm.
Well, good man. Honestly, this has been so dope. Thanks everybody for supporting us, but also supporting Tony and being
Yeah.
here for this Feature Friday. How do you feel, man? How do you feel about all this love, bro?
Man, I feel good, man. These, the fam is real, man. The crypto, the VV fam is very real, bro. Like, I love how we all support each other. Like, I'm excited to share, a piece of my art with you guys. So, I'm anxious a little bit because I just like, it's you never know. You just like, oh, what's gonna happen? Whatever. So like, I'm just kind of ready for it to be out, and people can, enjoy it. They can enjoy it. Thank you
That's
guys. I
freaking dope.
appreciate that. Appreciate you guys. Proud,
So
proud.
dope. Yeah, so with that being said, we're gonna wrap it up. Like the video if you have not already, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. That's crazy to me because what are you doing?
What you doing?
Also stay tuned, check out keep an eye out for my Twitter, for Tony's Twitter. I'm gonna be helping promote this comic book.
My
We
boy.
would love for him to do well with this drop. And he plans on having some dope future utility. There will be physicals in the future. Love and support for sure.
Then you sound like, wait. Did he say he loves the VV fan?
I know. I
Bro,
know.
you love the fam. Y'all just be ODing though. Y'all be so OD
Can
though.
you OD on love, Tony?
A little bit. A little bit. You ever, yeah, a little bit.
No, you cannot, sir.
Y'all be Peppy Le Pewing, bro.
Let them love you, love you. So yeah, y'all. This has been super dope. Thank you so much. That being said, I'm Granison Crawford.
I'm Tony Get The OMI.
We've been Veve Bros, and we'll see you when we're looking at you. Peace.
Good night.